so we got another one we're going to try. This one, it's pretty dirty and rusty. See how it comes out without hitting it with the wire brush or anything to get some of the dirt off of it. I'm just going to try it and just set it in there. See how it works out. This one, I've only ever found one of these magnet fishing at a off a railroad bridge. Some sort of spike. You can see how it looks like when it's hit, appears that it twists down. The only one I've ever seen so far like this. And so we're going to try to clean it up. This one will end up going down to down south by was that Waynesville, where they have the big festival at this fall. So this one we'll paint something. Once it's done, we'll paint something on top of it for the kids to do their little trading thing when they go down there. So hopefully this works out. I'm hoping. So I got it set to where it'll, yeah, okay, so it's under the water. So we'll get hooked up. I did put a little bit more of the Arm & Hammer in it, the laundry booster superwash soda. So this water is getting pretty dirty, and so I don't know exactly how long you can use the same water. For me, this is all trial and error until I get the hang of it. So I got, I think, this piece and maybe one or two more. Then I'll feel comfortable with doing that lamp for my wife. That small lamp, it was her dad's that I showed you guys. So, get everything hooked up. We'll get her plugged in. Like I was saying, this is all pretty much new to me, so get her fired up. 30 minutes. See if we got anything going on yet. I know it's not instant, but we'll take a little look. As I was saying, anybody has any tips? I mean, I've watched a few videos and everybody makes it look so simple. But so for me, it's all trial and error. Just like sharing the progress. And I don't see any bubbles, but I'm hoping that thing's pretty dirty, so I'm hoping I have good enough connection. But nothing yet. I'll try, let's see. Boost it up just a little bit. See if we get anything. So, oh, there it goes. You guys see that? I don't know if that's, but I can't tell if, there we go, now you can see it, I think. So I don't know actually if that's the metal wire we're hooked to that's bubbling or if it's actually the piece. So we'll see. I got it in there for, we're going to go 30 minutes at a time. And that piece is pretty dirty. I didn't wipe nothing off of it. Didn't remove no rust, no dirt, no nothing. Just dropped it in there to see how it would go. And we'll catch it back here in 30 minutes and see what we got. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. Let's see what we got. Look it. Oh. Not too bad. I think maybe we need to start doing an hour at a time, maybe instead of just half an hour shots, because this piece was pretty dirty. So with it being pretty dirty, maybe we're better off with doing an hour. I like my wire brush up top. Sorry, we got this. Just not to scratch at it and see if anything comes loose. Yeah, it's coming off. You can see that silver? So it is coming off. Hopefully you can see it. About the head of it. Let's try the head. Yeah. Not too bad. So once it all comes off, it gives a good surface for him to paint something on there. So what I'm going to do is we'll put it back in. And let's see where she at. It's underwater. So this time I'll put it in. I'll go ahead and put it in for an hour and see what we get. Alright, let me show you this real quick before I'll let that sit here and cook for a little bit. It's really humping this time. If I can get that where you guys can see it. The piece, you can see it there. It's bowling pretty good this time, so hopefully we'll have a better outcome after an hour. Alright, let's see what we got after an hour here. Yeah, it's kind of the same. So it's looking like, to me, and that's not the best lighting down here, so I can get a little better, but it looks to me like you are, let me see here, definitely better off. It's all trial and error for me, so it looks like you are definitely better off. Probably giving it a good scrub down before you do it. Let's see what that gets. Yeah, definitely. Which makes total common sense. I mean, yeah. But trial and error, trial and error. Most definitely. Need to do some cleaning first. See what the head of it looks like here. For sure. See what we got. I mean, you can see some spots where it took it down. Right here, and in the center, and over here. This thing was pretty dirty, but... So... what we'll do... Yeah, you can see it's pretty scaly. It still has some good character lines on it, though. But underneath's doing pretty good. But the only thing my suggestion is clean them the best you can before you put them in, which makes total common sense. So that's what I'll do. I'll clean it up a little bit better and stick it back in and see how it turns out. I just like this one because of the way the head's shaped on it. It's the only one I found so far after, you know, magnet fishing all these railroad bridges. But yeah, I'll try to get some of this scaly stuff off and then throw it back in the tank. Alright guys, let's see what we got after about roughly an hour. Get some light. It's been cooking for about an hour. Let's see what we have here. Shut this thing off. See what we got. Yeah. Looks a little better. Couldn't get worse, right? See, you're starting to see more. I scraped it down the best I could before I stuck it in last time. And then I stuck it back in for about 45 minutes to an hour. Oh, it's definitely better. Got a bunch of it off that time. So, learning process, which is actually not a learning process, kind of obvious. And clean it the best you can before you put it in your tank. I'm just doing the trial and error deal here, and I was just curious how well the tank would actually work with a piece that isn't like spotless. But we put it in the beginning with no cleaning at all. About to hit it up there. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, it actually done really well. Well, you guys can tell because it's wet, but compared to the last time we was looking at it, it's a heck of an improvement. Let's see. Oh yeah. I mean, it still has a couple little crusties on it here and there, but I think I'll scrub on it some with the wire brush a little bit, see if it comes around a little more. So what it's going to do, it doesn't have to be perfect. So what it's going to do is get the kids will paint something on the head of it, and then I'll cover it in that dry lock we used on that big piece I showed you, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll try to get some of a little bit more of the scaly stuff off. I'll hit it with the wire brush, maybe touch up the wire wheel a little bit, and we'll see what we got. Alright, give it a shot, see what we get. Well, it's not bad. See that? Starting to get some cast collar back in it. If I can get it in the freaking camera. I'm zooming out a little bit here. You guys can see that or not, but it's, see the bottom where it's all good and dry now. You can see that, but there we go. It's coming around. Alright. I'll hit it some more. I won't bore you with that. Well, there you go. That thing quiets down. That is an improvement. Almost like new. I couldn't get down in there. You could probably get it with a screwdriver or something, and then there's still a little bit up around underneath the bottom, but man, that turned out pretty good. Definitely softened it up. That wire wheel took it right down. Would be my guess. It's mainly from the wire wheel, but to find out, we'll do this. Because I have a spike that is from the river, poor condition. This one's been sitting a long time, so we'll see. Still got to mount this thing, but we'll hit it and see how it goes. think I might. I can find a good spot right there. So some of the stuff we find, I might, well, definitely clean them before I put them in the tank, without a doubt. But depending on what it is, with stuff like this, maybe we'll throw it on the wire wheel, break loose a bunch of the what's loose that we can before we do it. But this piece turned out pretty good, so I'll let them paint it up. They don't have time, I'll just do it myself, but we'll figure out what they want to put on it. And that thing came out pretty clean. And we do another piece, I'll show you what this one looks like. But that's it, man. So it's the first one I came across like this. I mean, I've caught so many spikes and all kinds of railroad stuff. This is the only one I've had so far, this style. So we'll see. It's up to them on how they want to do it. But electrolysis, I guess, seemed to help. But wire wheel there really done the trick. But I'm sure some electrolysis breaking it all loose. But we'll see. I'll see what they want to do, and then we'll check it out. We'll see. I'll ask them, see what they want to do. Alright guys, here we go. Here's the outcome. The sealer gives it a nice shine, but the yellow paint kind of broke up on me a little bit there, but it's supposed to be a flower. So I'll probably go back and touch that yellow up a little bit for them. But it's cheap paint, it's like Dollar Tree paint, but it does work good once it dries and you put the sealer over it, it gives it a good shine. But I'll go back and try to touch it up some, and then it turned out okay. I mean, it's not bad. So they'll take it down this fall when we go down to the Renaissance Festival, and if I can get a decent enough, it's supposed to be a flower, so but I'll have to go up and do some touch up on it. But when so it'll look better, I'll get all the yellow filled in and all that, and then they'll use it to do some trading and stuff down there with the other kids, and we shall see. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and hopefully on the next one we'll be doing that lamp. That's the plan. Alright, we'll see you at the next video.